President John.
Hanshin, don't move. Hanshin. I promised him that I wouldn't accept any other man. This is my bottom line.
But I love you so much.
Love me. Be loyal to me. So, shouldn't I thank you for holding on to this bottom line? There's nothing to be sad about. Rotten, decaying flesh should just be discarded.
Run away. Honey, why are you here?
The company staff. Medical examination results are out. What was that sound?
No. It's nothing. Honey, is there something you need?
Not really. Today is our 5th wedding anniversary. Come home early tonight. I have something to tell you. What's wrong?
My throat is a bit dry. Feeling a bit uncomfortable.
Drink more water. Take care of yourself. John Wanching. I gave you a chance. Since you don't cherish it and won't repent, then you can't blame me.
Brother G, did you give the report to President John? Did she say anything?
President John will handle it. The medical report must be kept strictly confidential. You go back to work.
Understood.
Brother G. Leaving so soon? I heard from President John that you cannot tolerate any flaws. But how is it that I feel? You are actually quite tolerant?
Playing around like this. Aren't you afraid you can't bear the consequences?
I'm finding it a bit hard to bear now. President John said you are, like a log in bed, dull and uninteresting. Otherwise, she wouldn't be pestering me every day, wearing me out, until I'm exhausted. Right? I'm sorry, Brother G. I didn't mean to. It's all because President John kept pestering me in the office until I didn't even have the strength left to hold a cup of coffee.
Did John Wanching only tell you that I cannot tolerate any sand in my eyes?
What is that supposed to mean?
In my eyes. I cannot tolerate trash, either.
How dare you hit me?
Hanshin.
President John. Hey, President John. I am fine.
Ji-Chen. Hanshin only accidentally spilled coffee on you? And you treat him like this? That is truly going too far. Let's go. Husband. No matter what you become in the future, from beginning to end, I will only ever love you.
As expected. The most fickle and cold-hearted thing is a woman's heart. Hey. Prepare 2 copies of the divorce agreement for me. I want them today. Divorce agreement.
Husband, are you still angry? Assistant Shi is highly capable, and many of the company's deals were negotiated by him. I had no choice but to defend him at the time. I couldn't chill the hearts of my employees. Please don't overthink it, okay?
Do you still remember the vows you made to me on our wedding day?
Of course. I, Zhang Wanqing, will only love you, my husband, in this lifetime. And I will never betray you. Husband, there is truly nothing between me and Assistant Shi. Today is our wedding anniversary. I won't be working tonight. I'm here just to be with you. Can you please stop being angry? Hello? What did you say? Fine. I'm coming over right now. Assistant Shi was at a business dinner and was drugged. I have to go there now.
Stop right there.
Husband, is there something wrong? Can you wait for me to come back to discuss it?
I have something very important to tell you right now.
Can you not be like this? Can you show a bit more perspective? It's our wedding anniversary. It can be celebrated any time. Assistant Shi is in real danger right now.
Sign this.
I already told you. He has been drugged, and his condition is very serious. You cannot.
Sign this. And I will let you go.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Husband, I will come back to be with you soon.
Zhang Wanqing. If you return tonight, I will show you Shi Hanshan's medical examination report regarding his infection. After all, we have been married for 5 years. I am giving you one last chance to leave with some dignity. Yunding Karaoke Private Room.
Drink this glass of wine. And serve me well.
Lin Yufeng, president of the Lin Group.
Then we can talk about the business venture.
Miss Lin, I really cannot drink anymore.
You will drink, whether you like it or not. Come on, have another one. Hanshan. President Zhang. Hanshan. Shi Hanshan, are you alright?
President John, I feel terrible. My whole body is burning up. Please, you have to save me.
Who drugged him? Who? Zhang, President Jiang. It was your husband who ordered us to do this. He said he wanted to teach Assistant Shi a lesson to make sure he stays away from you. That's right, President Zhang. It was all your husband who made us do it. Let's go. If anything happens to Hanshin, I will never forgive you. Hanshin? Hanshin, how are you feeling? Hanshin?
President John. I can't take it anymore. I really can't hold on. Please, just help me this once. I won't tell Brother Ji Chen.
Hanshin, you have to hold on. Those few times before were already our limit. I promised Ji Chen that I wouldn't actually cheat.
Just this once.
Shi Hanshin, pull yourself together.
President John. I'm sorry. I was the one who asked for too much. I'll go take a cold shower. To calm down.
Ji Chen, this is because you made the mistake first. I haven't broken my vow. Just this once.
Shi Hanshin. For the sake of money. You really aren't picky about women, are you? No wonder you caught AIDS. John Wanching. You really did betray our past vows.
Ji Chen, tell me why.
That is a question I should be asking you.
Assistant Shi just accidentally spilled a cup of coffee on you. Do you have to hold a grudge to this extent? You actually found those old women to drug him? Do you know? This is the first time in his life that he's faced such filth. How is this any different from destroying his life? He is absolutely terrified right now, fearing that he'll be the subject of gossip, and also afraid he's caught a sexually transmitted disease. This is all your fault.
Honestly, you believe any nonsense he tells you. First time, afraid of a sexually transmitted disease. How ridiculous. Do you think I was the one who had those people drug him?
What else would I think? Ji Chen, why have you become like this?
It's a full 20 kilometers from here to the Yunning karaoke. If I really wanted to send someone to teach him a lesson, would he still be able to play the victim and wait for you to drive 30 minutes to save him? John Wanching. Have you lost your mind?
You even knew the address. And you still say it wasn't you? Hey, don't do anything foolish. I'm coming over now. If anything happens to Shi Hanshin, I will never forgive you.
President John clung to me all night long, and my back is still hurting. Brother Ji Chen, stop deceiving yourself. President John doesn't love you anymore. If I were you, I'll leave before Mr. John comes to hate me completely.
John Wanching. This is the path you chose for yourself. Don't regret it. G family made.
Mr. G, this is the divorce certificate that you had me arrange.
For the past month, you have dragged the dignity of my lawful husband through the mud. Now, it is time for you to pay the price.
Mr. G, this is the invitation to tonight's auction. I heard they will be auctioning off an inhibitor that can treat AIDS.
AIDS. Inhibitor.
Additionally, the organizers say President Zhang will also be attending, and she will have a male companion with her.
John Wanching. Since you refuse to show me the respect I deserve, don't blame me for not showing you any courtesy. Auction venue.
President Zhang.
Guest.
It is rumored that President Zhang and her husband are deeply in love. I presume this is President Jiang's husband.
This is my personal assistant.
You all have quite the eye. Although assistant, she hasn't taken his position yet. It won't be long before he becomes your husband, John Wanching.
Ji Chen, you really are so wicked at heart that you see filth in everything. It has been over a month. Haven't you reflected on your mistakes yet?
My mistake was my mistake in not taking the blame for assistant Shi for the drugging incident he staged himself. Or was it in not managing you this past month and letting you spend those extra days with him? But you now truly disgust me.
That's not it. Brother Ji Chen, I didn't intentionally try to take President Zhang from you.
There are so many celebrities at the auction today. I don't want to resort to slapping you.
Ji Chen, you are simply unreasonable.
Welcome, distinguished guests, to today's auction.
Auctioneer.
The first item up for auction today is the Qing Dynasty Imperial Liu Guangjinyan Agarwood Bracelet, which can calm the spirit, aid sleep, and promote longevity. The starting bid is 500,000.
President Zhang, Brother Ji Chen, hasn't he always had a problem with me? Otherwise, why not bid on this Agarwood bracelet? Just to offer an apology to Brother Ji Chen.
Hanshin, you are always so considerate. Ji Chen, you were in the wrong last time. If you apologize to Assistant Shi now, I can pretend that nothing ever happened.
1 million.
Ji Chen, I have already given you a graceful exit. What more do you want? Fine. You brought this on yourself. 1,400,000.
Yes, 1 million for 100. 1.5 million.
2 million.
Mr. G bids 2 million.
5 million.
President Zhang bids 5 million.
Last time, Ji Chen bribed someone to drug you. The one who should be buying this Argor bracelet to apologize is him.
5 million, going once. 5 million, going twice. 5 million, going 3 times. Sold. Congratulations, President Zhang, for winning the bid at 5 million. Won the bidding for the Liu Guangjinyan Agarwood bracelet.
President Zhang, such a valuable item. Are you giving it to me? Wouldn't that be inappropriate? President Zhang, you are so good to me. If Brother Ji Chen found out, wouldn't he be angry and hate me?
You deserve it. Besides, this is the price he must pay for his wrongdoing.
The next item up for auction is the curative agent for viral AIDS, developed by Academician Key. Over several years, there is only one such unit in the world. The starting bid is 10 million. The bidding now begins.
It's finally here. 20 million.
Mr. G bids 20 million. 25 million. This gentleman bids 25 million.
26 million.
This lady bids 26 million.
30 million.
President Zhang bids 30 million.
Brother Ji Chen, why is he so anxious to keep bidding? What is he doing? Could it be? No, that can't be right. It must be my overthinking.
What are you overthinking?
It shouldn't be. Brother Ji Chen has contracted AIDS, which is why he is so anxious to bid, right?
Ji Chen, you are so desperate to obtain this agent. Tell me, have you contracted AIDS?
Does Mr. G have AIDS? Mr. G has contracted AIDS, is that true?
You are being completely unreasonable. 45 million.
Mr. G bids 45 million.
If you aren't sick, why are you so anxious to drive up the price?
50 million.
60 million.
President Zhang bids 60 million.
Raising the price directly to 60 million. Could it be that John Wanching knows she is sick? Forget it. There's no need to keep bidding.
60 million, going once. 60 million, going twice. 60 million, going 3 times. Sold. Congratulations, President Zhang, winning the bid for 60 million for the viral curative agent.
It seems John Wanching won't be suffering the consequences of her own actions after all.
President John, since Brother Ji Chen wants that agent so badly, why not just give it to him? What if Brother Ji Chen really has contracted AIDS?
The auction has concluded successfully. Everyone, please feel free to do as you please.
Ji Chen, answer me. You are so desperate to obtain this agent. Is it because you have truly contracted AIDS?
If I really had contracted AIDS, would you give this agent to me?
Ji Chen, you really went out and messed around behind my back.
It seems that even if I had contracted AIDS, you wouldn't give me this agent.
If you truly contracted AIDS, because you were messing around, I wouldn't give it to you even if I had to smash it.
Then go ahead and smash it.
Do you really think I wouldn't dare? Ji Chen, don't blame me. This is such a pity.
John Wanching, do you have any idea just how precious the agent you just smashed is?
Of course I know. This is the only agent in the world that can cure AIDS. Ji Chen, this is the price for your betrayal of me. The price for your betrayal of our marriage.
Brother Ji Chen, you went out and messed around, contracting AIDS. And then you made President Zhang buy the medicine to save you. How could you do such a thing?
With such a reckless lifestyle, you contracted AIDS, yet you still make your wife pay for the medicine. How can such a detestable man exist? Ji Chen, answer me. Exactly when did you go out and mess around? And contract this disease?
What is wrong with him?
Are you all so certain that I am the one who has AIDS?
If
The
not,
film was
why were you so
translated
nervous
and narrated
when this
by
agent first
media.
appeared?
Ji Chen, at this point, you are still trying to quibble?
Quibble? Then I will let you see who the person with AIDS actually is.
The person with AIDS. Other than you, who else could it be? The positive patient? She. Han. Tian.
What on earth is going on?
What on earth is going on? Shi Henshin. You have AIDS?
What?
What on earth is going on?
Impossible. This is impossible. I used protection every time I went on a date. How could I possibly have contracted AIDS?
Henshin, answer me. Why does it say you have AIDS on here? Look into my eyes.
I did not. President John, you know how much I cherish my reputation and how clean my life has been. How could I possibly have contracted something like this? Brother Ji Chen, I know you have had an opinion of me all these years. You are worried that I am young and capable and will take President Zhang away from you. I understand your insecurity, but how could you forge a medical record to slander me?
Slander you? You are not even worth it.
Isn't that what you did? At the cocktail party last month, you bribed those people to drug me. If President Zhang hadn't arrived in time, I wouldn't even know if I were dead or alive. Right now.
Lin Yufeng has already identified you. What else do you have to quibble about? Last time you failed to ruin Hanshen, and this time you are faking evidence again. You?
It has come to this, so I don't want to say anything more. Open your eyes and see clearly. Who was the one who bribed Lin Yufeng and drugged him?
What is going on here?
Don't you recognize me? Shi Henshin, in order to frame me, the important data of the Zhang group Tu Ling Yufeng.
That's not true. President John, I don't understand why Brother Ji Chen holds such malice toward me and targets me at every turn. You know my loyalty to the company. Putting aside the important company documents. You know how much a man values his own reputation. How could I possibly stage a play, act out being drugged, and put myself in such a dangerous situation? President John, I'm sorry. It's just that I've asked for too much. I'm going to take a cold shower to calm down.
Just this once. What's wrong, Yanshin?
President John, I've never been with a woman before. This is my first time. Perhaps the effects of the drug haven't worn off yet. Brother Ji Chen, I know you despise me. I'll just resign and leave. Why do you have to push people to the brink like this? You are really...
You are truly shameless.
Ji Chen. That's enough.
President John,
Yanshin, I trust you wouldn't make a mockery of your own integrity. But you, Ji Chen, it's only today that I've realized. I have never seen through you.
You aren't the only one who hasn't seen through me. You care a great deal about your reputation, don't you? I'm just curious. Within a single month, with different women, entering and leaving hotels over 60 times, how on earth did you manage to hold your reputation and character in such high regard?
you...
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
What is this photo? You owe me an explanation.
How could this happen? I'm always very careful. Every time I go to a hotel, I intentionally avoid the cameras. This person, Ji Chen, how did he manage to find all this out? Thank goodness. Thank goodness I was cautious enough. No face was ever captured. President John, don't you believe me? Take a closer look. Is the person in this photo really me? Given Brother Ji Chen's level of hatred for me, if that were me in the photo, how could it only be a shot of my back, with no face captured? The person in the photo is simply not me. Brother Ji Chen, I was wrong. I beg you, please let me go. But I ask that you stop using these kinds of rumors to slander me, all right? I can leave President John. I promise. I promise to stay far away from her. I can even block and delete her number, and her WeChat as well.
Forget it. Stop acting. If you like this kind of wretched woman, I'll leave her to you.
Ji Chen, you've gone too far.
One loves putting on an act, and the other falls for it every time. Then just stay locked together. Zhang Wanqing, let's get a divorce. I don't want you anymore.
What did you say? You want to divorce me?
That's right.
Finally, this day has come. Once Ji Chen divorces President Zhang, Zhang Wanqing will finally be within reach.
Why? I was only busy with company matters. I haven't been home for a month, and I brought Assistant Shi to a few business conferences. Why would you want to divorce me over that?
Just a few business conferences. Is that all?
Fine. I admit it. I did with him. Cross the line just a little bit. That was all for the sake of the company's business. Nothing more. Can you stop being so paranoid? There is truly nothing between him and me. We have never done anything to wrong you.
Nothing between you.
I, Zhang Wanqing, have a clear conscience.
A clear conscience? Is this the clear conscience that comes from spending a night in a hotel suite? You certainly have a clear conscience, don't you?
President Zhang, I really can't take it anymore. Please, help me just this once. I won't tell brother Ji Chen.
President Zhang sounded so righteous just now. We really thought it was all a misunderstanding.
Exactly. Who would have thought that this pair of adulterers really had something going on? What a great act. Disgusting. Husband, let me explain. Things are not how you imagine them to be.
Explain? Explain what? Explain that you and Shi Hanshin have no relationship at all.
I had my reasons. If you hadn't drugged Shi Hanshin, how could I have possibly?
Zhang Wanqing, you are truly shameless.
Brother Ji Chen, why won't you just listen to President Jiang's explanation? I was the one who was drugged that day. President Zhang only helped me because she had no choice.
You are even more shameless.
Enough. I admit that I was with Assistant Shi once. But are you blameless? If you hadn't been so paranoid and drugged Shi Hanshin, I would never have crossed the line. Husband, can you stop acting out, please? If you find him unpleasant, or if you don't want him too close to me, I can transfer him to the sales department as a manager right now. I swear. I only had that one time with him. I will never do it again. Can you just stop being angry?
Yes, whatever President Zhang arranges. Brother Ji Chen, please just forgive President Zhang this one time.
Zhang Wanqing, the way you pretend to be innocent is even more nauseating than simply saying you don't love me. Notify the lawyer to handle the divorce and property division.
Impossible. I do not agree. I only had that one time with him. I've sworn I won't do it again. What else do you want from me?
But we are already divorced.
Husband, you need to know when to stop your temper. It is impossible for me to agree to a divorce.
Do you still think that I am just jealous and throwing a tantrum? Zhang Wanqing, take a good look. This is the divorce certificate. Zhang Wanqing, we finished long ago.
That fool Ji Chen is actually willing to divorce? This is wonderful.
A divorce certificate? How could this be a divorce certificate? I clearly never signed any divorce agreement. Why would you use a fake divorce certificate to threaten me?
Even now, Zhang Wanqing still thinks I am just playing around with her. I have already delivered the divorce certificate. Whether you accept it or not, we no longer have any connection.
That's impossible. Impossible. This is all fake. How could this possibly be a divorce certificate? I do not agree. Impossible. Husband.
Che Yue, president of the Che Group.
Assistant Shi and I were only together that one time when you drugged him. Why can't you understand? but I had no choice.
Let go.
I won't.
I said let go.
No. I don't believe that just because of this one time, our 5-year marriage could collapse. I don't believe it.
John Wanching. Instead of making excuses for your infidelity, you had better go to the hospital and get a medical examination to see if you've contracted any AIDS.
Disease?
The way Ji-chun pushed her was much harder than when he pushed me back then. Tell me, has that woman surnamed Jiang and Mr. Ji divorced?
Academician Key. Are you asking me?
Ji-chun cannot tolerate any sand in his eyes. I'll bet you a vial of virus inhibitor. Even if they haven't divorced now. In the future, they definitely will.
Ji-chun.
Those two people. From now on, I don't want to see them anywhere. In the Chi group. You know what to do, right?
Yes. I will add them to the blacklist.
Does AIDS cause blood clotting disorders? As AIDS progresses, it can cause blood clotting disorders.
It's not impossible. Ji-chun is capable of even drugging someone. He could easily forge a medical report to force me to give in.
To frame me,
The film was translated
Ji Henshin
and
sold important
narrated by
information
M Media.
from the Zhang Group to Lin Yufan.
Look into this for me, the drugging incident at Yundin Karaoke last time, and who was behind it. Also, investigate whether Ji Henshin has had any intimate contact with other women in recent years. Get me the results by tomorrow. Understood? Ji-chun, you kept insisting and slandering that Henshin was promiscuous and caught AIDS, didn't you? Once the medical examination report comes out tomorrow, I'll see how you try to talk your way out of this.
And grievances I've suffered were all caused by you. So I don't want you anymore. Ji Lianchuan.
Ji Chen. What was going on? At the auction today? Give me an explanation.
Haven't you already heard? I've divorced Wanching.
Absurd.
Ji Lianchuan, Ji Chen's father.
Just for a male assistant. You dared to, in front of so many prominent figures, file for divorce. The Ji family's reputation has been completely disgraced by you. How did I raise you? You must always prioritize the big picture. Don't you understand? I'm telling you. Go back right this instant. And apologize to President Zhang. Beg for her forgiveness.
What do I understand? Back then you drove my mother to a terminal illness, let a third party enter our home, and brought that illegitimate daughter, Ji Yao, back to the Ji family to be the eldest daughter. Aren't all these things what you personally taught me?
Ji Chen. Is this how you speak to your father?
Since you did that, why can't I say it?
Fine. Fine. Consider it for your mother's sake. Ji Chen, listen to me. Our Ji family is in the middle of negotiating a major project with the Zhang Group. Just listen to your father. Go back and make a concession to her. Would you? As for the divorce, don't bring it up again.
It's too late. Wanqing and I have already divorced.
What?
Sir,
The film was
have you really with Miss Zhang?
translated and
We have already
narrated
divorced.
by M Media.
Clear out anything irrelevant from the villa. John Wanqing. Since this marriage could not end with dignity, then I wish you go on and be happily in love with Shi Hanshan for the rest of your lives. Take that wedding photo and throw it away.
Get away. Wait until tomorrow, when Hanshan's medical examination report is back. He will know that everything is his fault. It is all his fault. Alright, Sister Wanqing, your hand is injured. Let's get it bandaged, okay? Go away. It's clearly not my fault. It was he who wanted to frame Hanshan, which is why I was pushed past my limit. On what grounds does he have to divorce me? I'm afraid Sister Wanqing is drunk. What should we do? Let's call Brother Ji-chan for help. Okay. Hello, Brother Ji. Sister Wanqing has had too much to drink, and she has injured her hand. We are at private room number 8 in Yunding. Please come quickly.
If you want to collect a corpse, go find Shi Hanshan. Don't bother me.
Please, this is Sister Wanqing we're talking about. How can you be like this? Why is Ji-chan like this? It's too heartless. Otherwise, let's just call Shi Hanshan to pick Sister Wanqing up and take her home. Fine.
Shi Hanshan.
Brother Hanshan, I really love you so much. Do you actually have me in your heart or
The
not?
film was translated
Tell me.
and narrated by
Otherwise?
M Media.
How could I be here?
Then why have you been distancing yourself from me? You wouldn't even let me see you. When are you actually going to marry me? Give me a straight answer.
What's the rush? Once I finish dealing with the matters at hand, you will naturally be mine, Shi Hanshan's woman. How could I ever treat you poorly?
You only know how to coax me.
President John.
Sister Wanqing has had too much to drink. We are at the karaoke. Please come over quickly.
What? Okay. I'm coming right over.
Hey, Brother Hanshan.
Yao Yao. President John has had an emergency. You know, as an assistant working for the company, I can't refuse this kind of thing. All right. Until next time. Until next time. I will definitely take you away. How about that?
Then you aren't allowed to lie to me. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay. I'm going now.
You and President Zhang are already divorced. Come home right now.
At such a critical moment. Why get a divorce? Has Ji-chan lost his mind? Wanqing, you're awake. Sister Wanqing, stop drinking. Don't bother me. Sister Wanqing's hand, it's been bandaged for half an hour. Why is it still bleeding? Could there be... No. I must be overthinking it.
President John. President John, are you all right?
Zhao Chun. I did nothing wrong. Let's not get a divorce, okay?
President John. It's me.
I'm taking you back.
Ji-chan.
President John, are you all right?
Husband, is that you here to pick me up? Let's not get a divorce, okay? I swear, I only love you. What happened with Assistant She was truly just an accident.
President John, it's me. You've mistaken me for someone else.
Is it because I wouldn't have a child with you that you have complaints? In that case, let's have a child. Then maybe you won't keep talking about divorce, right?
You once gave your assistant She a chance.
He's just a dog at the company. A toy to satisfy my needs, nothing more. Ji-chan, I truly only love you.
Zhang Wanking, you really are heartless. Anyway, since you've already been infected by me, let's make it even worse. Fine. Let's have a child.
The wound from yesterday. Why hasn't it scabbed over after all night? It can't be. It must be because of the alcohol affecting the healing. Husband, I knew. Why is it you?
President John, it's me. Yesterday, you mistook me for Brother Ji Chen. You even told me.
The person yesterday was you. Why didn't you push me away? The hospital's medical examination report hasn't come out yet. What if it's really...
President John, I don't have AIDS. This is the medical examination form the hospital just issued today.
Medical examination report. Doesn't have AIDS.
The
The medical examination report has been modified for you.
Narrated by M Media.
This is your bargaining chip. Remember, you must keep this a secret. The results have already been altered by me. I will absolutely not let Zhang Wanking know that she was infected by me.
Hanchan, I knew you were disciplined, and certainly wouldn't have been infected. With this medical examination report, I'd like to see what else Ji-chan can use to stir up trouble with me.
I can't keep my illness a secret for many more days. At the last auction, a single dose of the curative agent was bid up to 60 million.
Artificial Intelligence Investment Project.
As long as I can swindle a sum of money from Zhang Wanking, I can go abroad for treatment. President John.
What is this? An artificial intelligence investment project.
Our company. Hasn't it been looking for good projects with high returns? This company's overseas development prospects are excellent. Perhaps the company's 100 million could be used to invest in them. That overseas company is just a shell corporation. As long as I trick Zhang Wanking into signing this contract, I can split half of it. That's 50 million.
This project is indeed good. But those investment funds were for the Ji family.
The Ji family? Ji Chen has already divorced you, and you're still thinking of him?
If it weren't for the fact that he's been giving me the cold shoulder this past month, that Ji family investment fund wouldn't have been left idle until now. As for changing the project...
President John, as for you and Ji Chen, I really have nothing more to say. Yesterday, at the auction, he hit you in front of so many people, and even slandered us as having AIDS. Yet you still love him so much. I really envy you.
Zhang Wanqing. You are truly shameless.
These past few years, I have indeed been too indulgent with him. Hanchan, is this overseas investment proposal trustworthy? That 100 million is half of the Zhang Group's working capital.
Of course, President John. Don't you trust me?
Good. Then let's invest in this one.
Okay.
Mother.
Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And I could have swindled 50 million.
Wanching. You and Ji Chun, what exactly are you two squabbling about? Mother? Those are just minor matters.
Miao Jiangping, John Wanqing's mother.
The whole circle knows you two are going through a divorce. Still a minor matter? And you, knowing that Ji Chun is petty, how could you let him catch you in the act of infidelity? Mother? That really was just an accident. Wanching, let me tell you. The Ji family's medical industry is developing better and better. I will never agree to the two of you divorcing. Tonight is the birthday banquet. You must come with him. I will try to persuade him to lower his head to you. Fine, I understand.
President John. Then this contract.
Let's leave this contract for now. I will consider it further.
Fine. Damn it.
Hello, President Zhang. Go notify Ji Chun that tonight at the Bari Hotel, he is to attend Mother's birthday banquet. But sir, he has already... Then don't blame me for not giving him a graceful exit. Tonight, if I don't see him at the birthday banquet, the Zhang Group's 100 million investment funds will be void. But sir, he clearly left yesterday. He's dressed so handsomely. He really does intend to make up with me. Zhao Chun, Mother knew. You were a man of stature. I know all about what happened at the auction that day. It was indeed Wanching who was in the wrong. Since Wanching has already apologized, you shouldn't keep dwelling on it. Come here. Do it as a favor to Mother. I'll have Assistant Shi apologize to you. Let's not mention the divorce ever again.
Brother Ji Chen, I'm sorry. President Zhang and I are really...
Stop. Auntie, if you asked me here tonight, in hopes of getting us to remarry, I advise you not to waste your breath.
What do you mean, remarry?
Didn't John Wanqing tell you? Our divorce certificate has already been processed.
So, it's a real divorce.
Didn't you hear, Mr. G? The divorce certificate has already been processed. What on earth is going on?
What on earth is going on?
Wanching, what is going on here? Mother, don't listen to his nonsense. I never divorced him. Ji-chan, what exactly do you want? We've argued and I've had Assistant Shi apologize to you in public. What more do you want?
But we have already divorced.
What on earth is going on? Impossible. I never signed any divorce agreement, even if there is a certificate. It must be a forgery you made. You are just...
John Wanqing, are you sure? That day, on our 5th wedding anniversary, you signed that agreement to save Shi Hanshin. Have you forgotten? Sign this.
I already told you. He has been drugged. His condition is truly critical. Can't you just wait for a moment?
Sign this. Then I will let you go.
So,
President John, are you all right?
so the document you had me sign that day was a divorce agreement?
Yes.
So you already wanted to divorce me back then?
Yuan Shihanshan. When you were being intimate in the office, didn't you say that ages ago? In my eyes, Ji Chen, I cannot tolerate even a grain of sand.
You knew about everything. That happened in the office that day. Is that why you tricked me into signing the divorce agreement? Ji Chen, how cruel your heart is. Do you not care at all about these past 5 years? You wretch. This is all you're doing. Zhao Chen, divorce is not just a matter for two people. Besides, you and Wanqing have the bond from your university days. It is not something that can be severed just like that.
The bond between Wanqing and me has long since been exhausted.
I know you care about saving face, but you and Wanqing have been married for 5 years. Once you are divorced, you will be a divorced man. Where will you find another good woman?
There is no need for outsiders to worry about that.
What is this? This is our Jiang family's heirloom passed down for generations. So beautiful. Today, mother is passing this Jade Guanyin to you. Let the matter of the divorce be dropped.
The film was translated and narrated by M. Media.
Ji Chen, my mother has put up with you long enough. What more do you want? On our wedding anniversary, you knew perfectly well that nothing happened between me and Assistant Shi. Why did you still trick me into signing a divorce agreement? Are you being this cold-blooded over such a trivial matter?
Trivial matter. Last night, you and Shihanshan were intimate and sleeping together. The risk of contracting AIDS has increased by another 50%. Do you still think it is a trivial matter now?
AIDS? What are you saying? AIDS? There was a rumor yesterday that President Jiang's assistant has contracted AIDS. I thought it was fake. I didn't pay any mind.
He couldn't really have AIDS, could he?
The century's deadliest disease.
The century's deadliest disease.
I am not infected. Yesterday, President Zhang and I just came from finishing a medical examination. The medical examination form is right here.
Watching, does he have AIDS or not? I can verify. Shihanshan certainly does not have an infection. Ji Chen, what about you? The evidence is right here. Let's see how you quibble now.
You really believe everything he says?
If I don't believe the evidence on this paper, should I believe you? Spreading baseless rumors? Ji Chen, you bribed someone to drug Shihanshan. You falsely accused him of sleeping around and having AIDS. Do you not owe me an explanation? Ji Chen, if you back down now and take back what you said about the divorce, we could still go back to how things were.
Impossible.
Aren't you going to think about that investment? Remarry me. I'll consider everything that happened today as if it never occurred. That 100 million in investment funds can still be invested in the G Group. Otherwise, right now, I can immediately invest that money elsewhere. 100 million?
100 million.
Then go ahead and invest it elsewhere.
You really think I wouldn't dare?
Sign it, now. Once you sign this, I can get my hands on 50 million in capital.
Wanqing, don't be impulsive. The medical project at the G Group is developing very well, and we know the people involved inside and out. Investing in the G Group is the safest strategy possible. Mother? As for this project, I've already had Shihanshan look into it. The artificial intelligence venture has more potential. There is no need for us to abandon a more promising project just to benefit some complete outsider. Isn't that right? Ji Chen, once this contract is signed, there is no turning back. Are you really going to keep digging your heels in?
It seems Shihanshan knows his illness can't be hidden for much longer, and he wants to abscond with the funds.
Ji Chen, if you beg me now, there might still be room for negotiation.
Sign it. I don't care.
Okay.
Signed. 50 million will be in my account immediately. Okay, President John. I will contact the finance department right now to process the paperwork and finalize this partnership.
Ji-chan, even if you want to regret this now, it's too late.
Aren't you the one who will be regretting this? 100 million project. And you trust Shi Hanshin that much?
Of course. Shi Hanshin is nothing like you. He cares about me every single moment and considers my interests in everything he does. Unlike you, arrogant and heartless. You can't even handle the slightest grievance in a marriage.
Finance Department.
President Zhang, Assistant Shi just sent over a contract requesting a payment of 100 million to an overseas account. The finance department is asking for your confirmation. Send it. Understood, President Zhang. It's just a 100 million project. Hanshin is upright and honest. And highly capable? What reason could I possibly have to worry?
Do you still think he is upright and honest even now? I threw the evidence in your face that day. Yet you didn't even bother to investigate his past. Zhang Wanqing, this really isn't like you.
I did in fact have someone investigate Shi Hanshin. Results should have been in by now. President Zhang, how did the investigation go? The man you asked me to look into is truly. Here is the information. You should see it for yourself. Why is there a voice recorder here? This is the audio evidence regarding the drugging incident. It appears this is the evidence of you bribing Lin Yufeng to drug Hanshin. Ji-chan, the evidence is right here. If you humble yourself before me, I might consider not playing this recording. For everyone to hear.
Do you still think, even now, that this evidence points to me?
You truly refuse to shed a tear until you see the coffin. Since that's the case, then there's no need for me to show you any mercy.
Miss Lin, these are important documents from the Zhang Group. As long as you can, help me pull this off today. I'll sell them to you at a low price.
Zhang Group's important documents are being sold?
That voice sounds so familiar. It sounds like the one seducing President Zhang. Assistant Shi.
If you can frame Ji Chen for this drugging incident. I haven't been with a woman yet. Then from now on, I'll be your man, Miss Lin. I'll do whatever you say, without a single word of complaint.
Okay, leave Ji-chan to me. I'll handle it. And I guarantee there won't be any mistakes. Haven't been with a woman? That's what he told Lin Yufeng. That he hasn't been with a woman either. Very well, Shi Hanshin. How dare you play me? You fraud.
It was just some company documents. Yet he turned never been with a woman into been with countless women. And President Zhang is already this angry. I'm afraid you won't be able to handle the next piece of evidence.
What's going on? The Shi Hanshin? He lived a very wild life a few years ago. Quite a few women have been deceived by him. It was only in the last year that he deliberately reined it in. What? He actually dared to lie to me? The drugging was a lie. And his supposed purity was a lie too. Shi Hanshin, you scoundrel. You really had the nerve. You said he swindled a lot of money? Yes. Then the contract you just signed. There won't be any issues, right? I don't know. I only know that it was an overseas project. For this project, he handled everything else himself.
Hello, President Zhang.
Notify finance? And cancel the 100 million in funding immediately.
But President Zhang, Assistant Shi said that the transfer was extremely urgent. It was sent just a minute ago.
What did you say? Contact the bank immediately. Whatever it takes. You must intercept that payment today. How did things end up like this? If that money isn't intercepted, our company's stock price will collapse. It won't. Shi-Hanshin doesn't have the guts. He doesn't.
He's a dying man with AIDS. What wouldn't he do? For a mere 100 million.
Ji-chan, I know I've let you down. But we have been husband and wife, sharing the same bed, for 5 years, haven't we? Do you really hate seeing me do well that much?
Are you sure you're doing so well right now? The wound on your hand. It's been an hour or two since I walked in, and it's still bleeding. Do you think that's normal? Congratulations. You've been infected with AIDS. By Shi-Hanshin.
AIDS? That's impossible. How could this be? Mother, I wouldn't have been infected with AIDS. You've seen my medical examination report. You know that better than anyone. Shi-Hanshin isn't sick.
It was just a forged medical examination report. You might as well take a look at this. Medical examination report. This is the report provided by the group for the employees' medical examination. If President John and Annie don't believe, you can check with the HR department.
And narrated by M Media.
My goodness, it really is AIDS.
Has President Zhang really been infected?
Stay away from her, quickly.
You, right now. Verify this for me immediately. Shi-Hanshin's medical examination report. Understood, I am checking it now. Are you sure? I am sure. Mother, what did HR say? Shi-Hanshin. He really does have AIDS. How could this happen? Could what Ji-chan said be true? Daughter, you are being foolish. How could you let him seduce you and get involved with him? If you were infected by him? No, you are going to the hospital right now. Come on, you are coming with me for a checkup now. Ji-chan. I have only been with Shi-Hanshin twice. I could not have caught AIDS. You have to believe me. A medical checkup, exactly. I will go for a checkup right now. Once the medical examination report comes out, can we get back together? From now on, I will be devoted only to you. Yes, I'm going for a checkup now. You wait for me. You must wait for me. Ji-chan. You are the son-in-law mother wants most. Wanqing has already learned her lesson. Once her medical examination report is out, you two should remarry.
Does she deserve it?
I have long admired you, President Qi. I am finally meeting you today. President Qi is truly elegant and intelligent. Such grace and wisdom.
It is truly an honor to meet you, President Qi.
Project plan. This is the president of the Che Group. Why hasn't Jiao arrived yet? How could someone like that be worthy of inheriting the G Group?
I thank everyone for their trust in the Chi Group. I will carefully study the project proposals you have all submitted.
Hello, President Che.
Who are you?
I am the person in charge of the G Group. I heard that you are interested in investing in medical projects recently. If it is convenient for you, I would like to introduce our project to you.
Okay.
Our G Group is currently the enterprise with the most development potential in the industry. Our medical project is as well. And it is currently in the small-scale production stage.
You have said so much. You must be thirsty. Hurry, drink some water.
Thank you, President Che. This is my detailed project proposal. According to my calculations, if we can.
You must be tired. Come, sit.
Was she even listening to what I was saying just now? Why does this feel so strange?
Mr. G, I have something I would like to ask you.
Please, go ahead.
Do you still need the agent to suppress AIDS?
What does she mean? Does she have the suppressant agent? She wouldn't want to sell the agent to Wanqing, would she?
Why is Chi-Chen looking at me like that? Was my question too presumptuous? I am only concerned about him being implicated by wanking and needing a suppressant to treat AIDS. Was I too impatient again?
President Che, why did you suddenly ask these things?
That agent at the auction was developed by me. I noticed you were very interested, so
you were academician Che. I never expected that you were so proficient in agent research. But that agent wasn't what I wanted.
The film was translated
What I really care about
and narrated by M.
is making sure
Media.
John Wanqing doesn't win the bid for that agent.
So he just didn't want that Jiang woman to buy it. Then contact me whenever you need anything.
All right. Why don't we discuss our project further? The G Group is offering our best terms. As for the profit,
How about a 50-50 split?
but I was just about to suggest a 30-70 split. She gets 70, I get 30. Is she really President Che? Did she agree to hastily?
I did some research before this, and the G Group's proposal really does fit our bidding criteria.
If that's the case, then we
should sign the contract now. I will arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Where is the contract? I mean, delays often led to complications. I'm ready to sign right now.
This isn't what I expected. Was it really that easy? I left in such a hurry. I didn't have time to prepare.
That's fine, I have one assistant. A pleasure doing business with you, Mr. G.
A pleasure.
President Key, you in the charge of the G Group. Only talked for 5 minutes, and you've already finalized the deal.
Chenyu's assistant.
Do you think?
You also think I talked for too long? He shook my hand just now. Does that prove he doesn't hate me?
By the way, President Che, I would like to ask if you could hold off on transferring the investment funds for now.
Okay, anything else?
Regarding the collaboration between the Che Group and the G Group, could you designate me to be in charge?
Okay, I will only work with you from now on.
G Chen. Hey, this president of the Che Group is way too generous, isn't she? I hadn't even finished introducing the project, and she signed it right away.
Brother, don't overthink it. The result is what matters most. With this contract, the shares of the G Group will definitely be yours.
Fine.
Brother Hanshin.
Come on in, Yao Yao.
Restroom under maintenance.
The film was translated and narrated by M. Media.
Brother Hanshin. Why did you ask me to meet you here?
Yao Yao. ever since we parted that night. My soul has been with you. I've missed you so much.
Brother Hanshin, please don't do this. It's not safe here. What if someone breaks in? What if we get caught?
What are you afraid of? I've already checked. No one is around, and I've locked the door. Right. Aren't you preparing to talk to the Key Group? About that 200 million project? How is that going? Why don't you let me handle the discussion with you? With my experience, it's bound to be a success.
That sounds great, Brother Hanshin. You must help me secure that contract. Then we can work together to make the G Group better and better.
As long as I can swindle the investment funds out of her hands, I'll finally be able to go abroad for my treatment. I must get my hands on that 200 million. Rest assured, today, I will leave my mark on you, so you can be completely, peacefully, and entirely mine. Once the 200 million project is in hand, I'll take you home immediately to register our marriage. Come on, let's go inside to talk.
Did someone come in?
Don't worry, no one is coming in.
By the way, Brother Hanshin, I've heard rumors going around privately that Zhang Wanqing has been infected with AIDS by man. She often attends banquets and events with... You must be careful.
I know. My treasure, you are the only woman for me. I will only listen to you for the rest of my life.
What a pity. Little sister, the person who gave Zhang Wanqing that disease is none other than Shi Hanshin, who is holding you right now. Shi Hanshin, you've helped me take revenge on 2 people at once. I don't know whether I should blame you or thank you.
President Key, I came to discuss a partnership with G Group. CEO Key.
So you are from the G family.
You have a sharp eye, President Key. I am from the G Group. Ji Yao. Here to talk about a partnership. Here is the project proposal I have prepared. Please take a look. If everything is in order, please transfer the funds directly to the G Group.
CEO Key, I'm Shi Hanshin. I can talk to you in detail about the partnership project.
Get lost, don't touch me.
Hey! CEO Key.
CEO Key.
I must absolutely not have any contact with Zai Hantian. Jiang Wenqing is a fool and doesn't know how to cherish things. I must not follow in her footsteps.
The proposal.
President Key, you haven't looked at the proposal yet?
Drive, quickly.
President Key.
Don't go, President Key.
President Key.
Ji Chen definitely won't listen to me. I hope Yao Yao can pull herself together and get selected by President Key.
Don't worry, dear. Yao Yao certainly won't let you down. Hello? Madam? Ji Chang was at the banquet. Talked back to President Zhang and old madam and caused a scene. President Zhang, in front of everyone, gave the 100 million in investment funds to someone else. This is bad. Ji Chan at the banquet. He threw a temper tantrum at President Jiang. In front of everyone, President Jiang gave the 100 million investment to someone else.
What did you say? Ji Chen didn't reconcile with President Zhang. Instead, he unfilial son. He truly is an unfilial son. How dare you come back? Did President Zhang really give that 100 million investment to someone else?
Yes.
Xiao Chun, do you have any idea? How important that investment is to our G Group?
You have disappointed me greatly.
Dad. You should think carefully before you smash that glass in your hand. After all, what I am holding in my hand right now is a
The film was
200 million
translated
investment from the
and
Che Group.
narrated by
What did you
M
say?
Media.
You secured a partnership with the Key Group?
Contract.
It's true. This is truly a contract with the Key Group. But why? Is there no date for the payment on here?
Because President Che said, whenever I need her to transfer the funds, that is when she will have the finance department transfer them.
What does that mean?
It means that the Che Group's partnership only recognizes me.
So that's how it is. Then call President Key right now and have her transfer the money to the G Group's account today. Dad guarantees you, I will never interfere with your marriage to President Zhang ever again.
Dad, the person being forced to make a decision right now is not me. It is you.
What does that mean?
This 200 million investment, if I am willing to give it to the G family, then the G family can have it. If I am not willing, the G Group will not get a single cent.
You dare?
Why wouldn't I?
Don't speak out of anger. Tell Dad. What must Dad do? So that you will transfer the money to our G Group account.
I want all of your shares in the G Group.
You've lost your mind.
You want all the shares of the G Group? Are you joking? Those all belong to your sister. Husband, you said you would hand over the company. To our daughter?
Ji Chen. You know that is impossible. Come up with another demand.
If not, then just wait for the G Group to go bankrupt.
Yaoi's, after all, your sister by blood. How dare you try to snatch things away from her? You are truly heartless.
The person who controls the survival of the G Group right now is me. See what you want to do about it. So this is what it feels like to hold power.
Don't push your luck. At most, I will give you 10%.
Husband, you said you would hand over the management of the group to Yao Yao.
Yao Yao might not have that opportunity anymore.
Don't think that just because you secured one investment deal, you can take Yao Yao's place. Don't even think about it.
Do you think the senior management of the company would let someone who has AIDS to manage the company?
What are you talking about? You said Yao Yao has been infected with AIDS.
What are you all talking about? Who has been infected with AIDS? Ji-Chun just got back and said you were infected with AIDS. Ji-Chun, have you lost your mind? You actually slandered me saying I was infected with AIDS.
Today, in the restroom, the person who promised you that he would be with you forever, was it Shi Hanshin?
How do you know that?
Because the person who infected John Wanqing with AIDS is Shi Hanshin. Sister, your taste in men is truly something.
Your brother's words are all true.
Impossible. You're lying? How could Hanshin possibly be infected with AIDS?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
How could it be? AIDS? Positive. It's fake. It must be fake. Dad, I understand now. Don't believe what he says. He must think that I'm going to fight him for the company, so he deliberately made a fake medical examination report.
Are you so certain that this report is fake? Did he also promise you that he would help you secure the contract and marry you?
How do you even know about that?
Because he said the same thing to John Wanqing.
He actually lied to me.
You little pest. You really have been infected with AIDS. The group. You should stop trying to manage it from now on.
Husband, Yao Yao must have been deceived by that man. You cannot, because of this minor mistake, hand over management rights to Ji-Chen.
At a time like this, you are still here fighting over family assets. If I were you, I would go straight to the hospital for a medical examination. Right now, John Wanching is undergoing treatment at the hospital.
Quickly, let's go. Doctor, quickly, draw blood for the medical examination.
Ji-Chen. Ji-Chen. So you really haven't let go of me in your heart. I have already asked the hospital director to expedite the medical examination report. Once the medical examination report is out, shall we remarry?
John Wanching, regardless of whether you had AIDS or not, it is impossible for us to remarry.
Why? The medical examination report is out. Ji-Chen, aren't you just afraid that if I am infected, it will implicate you? Now the medical examination report is out. Mother?
Has AIDS.
Quickly tell him that I am not infected. Mother? Why aren't you saying anything? AIDS? I really have been infected with AIDS. Shi-Han-shen, you bastard. I will absolutely not let you go. Hello. The number you have dialed is currently on another call. Please hold. Hello. The number you have dialed is currently busy. Hello. The number you have dialed is currently busy. Please try again later. That bastard. He actually dared to block me. It's the secretary.
Secretary.
This is bad. President John. What is it? That overseas transfer from the company. The bank intercept failed. That 100 million yuan. It was transferred away immediately. That is to say, all the funds have gone down the drain. We have lost everything. President Zhang, there is one more thing. The company's core data has been stolen by the Ling Group, causing our stock price to plummet and our capital chain to break. If we can't come up with a solution, the Zhuang Group faces the risk of bankruptcy. You bastard! Shi-Han-shen. He actually dared to harm me like this. I will never let you get away with this. Daughter!
Quick, check it now. What's the result? Hurry, go check it, now. Doctor, how is it? What is the result? President G, please brace yourself. The results confirm an AIDS diagnosis.
I really have AIDS. How could it come to this? The people at the group would never let someone with this disease inherit the company. Mother, daughter.
Doctor, how can it be cured? President G, AIDS cannot be cured. We can only suppress the onset. However, there is someone abroad, academician Key. The agent she developed for suppressing AIDS can effectively inhibit the progression of the condition.
Dad, I don't want to die. Dad, I'm begging you. I don't want to die.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Hey, husband. Quickly contact Academician Key.
Look at the mess you've made. I can't even find out who Academician Key is. Where am I supposed to contact her?
I know Academician Che. Furthermore, I can get hold of a dose of the suppressant.
Really? Brother, I'm begging you. Save me, please.
You are my own sister. Of course I will save you. However, I want all of President G's shares in the G Group.
All of them. That's 53% of the G Group shares. Are you insane?
I am not insane. The Che Group will invest 200 million and Ji Yao's life. If I were to expose the fact that she has this disease, do you think the board of directors would still let her inherit the G Group?
Ji-Chan. You dare. Husband. Husband. Yaoyao's life is what matters. Yaoyao's life is what matters.
Dad. If you don't agree, I will take this investment agreement and tear it to pieces.
No.
Wait. I agree.
Since you've agreed, Dad, then sign it.
I can sign it. But before I do, I want to see academician key.
Fine. Then I'll make a call. Hello? Academician Che. I'd like to invite you to dinner. At 7 o'clock tonight.
I have time.
Very well.
Mr. G, you've arrived.
Please, sit. Academician Che. I shouldn't have been so presumptuous as to invite you, but only you can help me with this matter. Is the promise you made at the company the other day still valid?
It stands. What matter?
You previously said that if I needed the curative agent, you would provide it. My sister has AIDS, and now she needs the curative agent. She is waiting at the door. Academician Che, would you be willing to do me this favor?
Okay, I will help you.
Good. I'll go bring them over now. This is the president of the Che Group, and also the academician Che, who developed the curative agent.
Academician Key, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Academician Key. Please save me.
Miss G, you may have asked the wrong person. I have already agreed to provide all the agents to Ji Chen. You should be asking him instead.
There's no need to beg me. Just trade your company shares for it. Dad, can we sign now?
Give it to me.
Mother, I've retrieved the -13% stake in the G Group.
As for the agent, I will have someone deliver it to the G family. You may all leave now.
Okay.
Academician Che. Thank you.
It's nothing. Classmates I.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I remember now. 7 years ago at school. Back then you.
Really? You really remembered everything?
I was just panicked at the time. I didn't push you on purpose. You won't hold it against me, will you?
Then it's time for me to settle some old scores with you.
Academician Key. I beg you, save me. I know you invented the medicine. I've been infected with AIDS. Please, I beg you to save me.
Get away. I don't know you.
Ji Chen. I know it was you who kept Academician Key from giving me the medicine. You are truly vicious. You destroyed my last bottle of medicine. Now you've left me with no choice but to slowly wait for death. No wonder Wonking betrayed you. You deserve it.
Academician Che, let's go.
If I die, don't think you'll survive either.
You bastard. I've called the police. I couldn't find you for 3 days. You've made my life a living
The
hell.
film was translated
You're the reason I
and
caught AIDS.
narrated by M Media.
And the reason my life is worse than death. My company is gone now. And Ji Chan has divorced me. I have nothing left. Everything that happened to me is your fault. Go to hell. You bastard.
Blood. It's bleeding. It's bleeding. Help. Help. Help me.
Ji-chan, what are you thinking about?
Academician Che. Do you believe that true feelings are fickle?
I believe it is not the feelings themselves that change, but the people. They say that even the best love fades over time. Ji-chan. Even now, I still like you very much. So, would you be willing to give me a chance?
Zhao-chan, no matter what decision you make, never compromise yourself. True feelings may change, but the power and assets you hold in your hands will never change.
Che Yue. Thank you for these 7 years of affection toward me. But I think I will never marry again.
That's all right. From now on, I will always stay by your side.
1 year later.
Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues,
G Group's year-end banquet.
over the past year, Mr. Ji Chen has led the G Group through numerous challenges, achieving a net profit of 300 million and an astonishing 70% surge in share price. I now solemnly announce that with a unanimous vote from the board, the position of president of the G Group is officially succeeded by Mr. Ji Chen. Let us give a warm round of applause to welcome President Ji to the stage for his address.
Dad, look at him. It's been less than a year, and he has already secured his position and pushed you out. From now on, at the company, we'll have to walk on eggshells around him.
Yao Yao. After all that has happened, do you still not understand? An heir relies on strength and commitment. It relies on ability and a sense of duty. The mistakes one has made, the people one has let down, must eventually be answered for.
Thank you all for your trust in me. In the future, I will lead the G Group to uphold our original aspiration in medicine and expand our global strategy. We will not only create even greater commercial value, but also shoulder our corporate responsibility.
Congratulations, President G.
Congratulations, President G.
President G truly enjoys popular confidence.
President G truly enjoys popular confidence.
Next, I have another announcement to make. Next month, I will be marrying Che Yue.